What's up, sunshine? I'm Coy. This is CNN 10. We're halfway through the week and we're going to keep on keeping up with that momentum. Today is Your Word Wednesday, so listen up to see if the vocab word you submitted helped us write today's show. Typically, we have a general flow for this show, and generally in life, it's good to have a well thought out plan, a regimented routine, but sometimes it's good to shake things up. So, remix! We're starting with a 10-second trivia. What country has the largest population of tigers? China, Russia, India, or Malaysia? Your answer here is India, adopting the Bengal tiger as its national animal in 1973. It's home to around 2/3 of the world's tiger population. The world's biggest religious gathering kicked off this week in India, in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh. Over the next 6 weeks, a mind-boggling 400 million people are expected to bathe in the sacred waters at the Maha Kumbh Mela, or the Festival of the Sacred Pitcher, on the riverbanks of a holy Indian city. And the things they had to do to prepare for all the people, absolutely bonkers. The host city, already home to 6 million people, added around 150,000 tents and toilets for travelers and installed a drinking water pipeline over 700 miles long. This year's festival took years of planning and millions of dollars in constructing infrastructure and facilities for the influx of visitors. Officials say extra safety measures have also been put in place to protect visitors. CNN's Polo Sandoval gives us a look at the start of the festival and shows us what all went into these preparations.
Excitement lights up the night as fire dancers celebrate ahead of the Maha Kumbh Mela festival in India. For the next 6 weeks, the city of Prayagraj will be the center of spiritual devotion and Hinduism, attracting an expected 400 million pilgrims from India and around the world. They bathe in the confluence of 3 sacred rivers in the largest religious festival on earth. It's a trip of a lifetime for many devotees. The Maha Kumbh Mela, or Festival of the Sacred Pitchers, is held every 12 years and is considered holier than the Kumbh Mela festivals that occur roughly every 3 years. Pilgrims take a dip in the waters to wash away their sins and receive salvation from the cycle of life and death. And though it's a spiritual festival, there are some very earthly logistical challenges to hosting such a large event. 4,000 hectares of land have been transformed into a pop-up city with thousands of tents, kitchens, and porta-potties set up for the visitors. More than 40,000 police personnel and cybercrime experts are part of a web of surveillance, and authorities say AI will be used to monitor the crowds. Indian police say they've been conducting security and rescue drills to prepare for any emergencies.
There is full security. As you can see, we are alert and prepared. The area is covered by cameras, and our foot soldiers in civilian clothing will be present on the ground as well.
The festival runs until February 26th, and having it run smoothly without any major security issues would be a win for Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has promised to showcase India's religious and cultural symbols to appeal to his Hindu base.
For any of you aspiring chefs out there, if the idea of grocery shopping is a little bit daunting for you, imagine how much easier it would be if you had a celebrity chef at your side for tips on ingredients and saving some money. Best-selling cookbook author and father of 5, Jamie Oliver, did just that for a mom near and dear to our hearts who's looking to make healthier, more accessible meals at home. Our CNN superstar Shannon Hodge went on a peregrination with Oliver as he shared how cooking up delicious meals doesn't have to break the bank.
I work right next door, so I have 10 minutes at the end of the day to run through the Whole Foods, get on the subway, pick up my son from childcare, make something for dinner. Help me navigate all of this a little bit better.
What'll probably happen is that you just need to be sharper on not wasting money.
Jamie Oliver is in New York because of his latest cookbook, Simply Jamie, Fast and Simple Food. I already own 2 books, and he's published nearly 30, making over 80 TV series along the way, much of which I've seen. I had to see if my TV hero, this father of 5, could help me feed my little one, Oscar. Jamie had a lot to say.
So I made your bolognese last week.
Yeah.
And it's like classic, delicious, balsamic, like kind of brightens it up. But then like you throw lentils in there.
I'm trying to upsell fruit, vegetables, beans, nuts and seeds, because that's exactly what your body needs. And also it's exactly what the planet needs. We would call it now meat reduced, just half the meat and put this in. Bolotti beans, kidney beans, butter beans, and they're still an amazing source of protein, a fraction of the price, full of fiber, and they come in tins that never go off.
And they're available in every supermarket.
This area here is always cheap. Onions and potatoes are always cheap. These are fantastic foundations to meals. The opposite of that is things like asparagus, which are never cheap. These are organic from Mexico. They're out of American season.
In the grocery store, we don't know it's not out of season. Like, how do you develop that knowledge?
It's so cold and windy outside, nothing's going to be surviving that. So that's definitely not seasonal. But things like this, like these pumpkins and these squash are amazing. Nature's put this little coat on them.
Yeah.
So if you take this home, it'll last for a couple of months, unless it's got any cuts in it. But also these get reduced way before they need to be, nearly in every supermarket brand. As per normal in America, you've got a lot of choice, bless. But by having baby carrots here, that's $7.98 a pound, whereas down here, that's $1.35 a pound. Do you really care that much? You know what I mean? So I think like just being sassy about like the per pound, per kilo, per item price. I get convenience, but if you're buying into convenience your whole life, it's a fortune. When I'm writing recipes, I'm kind of like a neurotic madman. Because like the creative bit and the flavors is not really the problem. Kind of like trying to help your wallet, trying to help your tummy, trying to waste less. A lot of the best cuisines in the world, a lot of their foundational recipes are all in that area of cheaper cuts, the stewing cuts, the mincemeat. These are really accessible prices. And I just let it tick away for a few hours, let the pot do all the work.
Yeah.
And then I've got a meal that I can fridge, I can freeze, I can batch up, and I can turn into multiple different dishes.
Today's story getting a 10 out of 10 is the friendliest 5-star Uber ride. A Colorado Uber driver decided to bring his dog to work with him, and it has turned out to be a furry big hit with his passengers. His rides with his pup star sidekick Bowie, the Uber dog, are going viral. Take a look at some of the Uber-dorable reactions. Go play.
An Uber driver in Colorado is enjoying viral fame after giving his ride-sharing gig a boost using a very simple concept. Who doesn't love dogs? Kevin Furman says bringing his 3-year-old dog Bowie along on his Uber driving shifts was actually kind of a no-brainer.
Colorado is such a dog-friendly place, so I knew people would like it. Instantly, it was a big hit. All my passengers loved it.
Bowie wasn't just a big hit with passengers, but social media followers as well. Kevin says Bowie became a hit on YouTube and TikTok, and views and followers came rolling in nearly overnight, turning this doggone good Uber dog uber viral, uber fast, all over social media.
Sometimes I wonder if he knows that he's kind of famous.
Even with their newfound fame, the formula stays the same. Bowie provides tender love and care. Kevin gets you safely there.
All right, thank you to all of you for submitting plenteous, commendable words for Your Word Wednesday. And today's winner is Miss Connors Cyrus E. Dallin School in Arlington, Massachusetts for peregrination, a noun meaning a long, meandering journey, especially one taken on foot. Your vocab skills are impressive, and we love to see it. Our shout out today goes to Hillsman Middle School in Athens, Georgia. Rise up, Panthers. We are grateful to all of you who are subscribing and commenting on our CNN 10 YouTube channel for your shout out requests. You rock, everyone. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on CNN 10.